Yo, JP, and I just wanted to I'll just go over this game real quick. So, I'm 1629. Um, I'm progressing surprisingly quickly towards 1700. I definitely think I'm going faster 16 to 17 than I was 15 to 16. But in any event, so I just got over I see each 25 points as sort of a benchmark. I'm a quarter of the way to 1700. Um, and so we'll just go through the game. I was 1622 going into this game. My opponent was 1663. So started off with London. And so he goes for this challenging c5 push, which is correct. I continue like this, just building my pyramid. Develops his knight, which is nice. It's nice when your knight is behind these two pawns. This is all good still. Brings his queen out, and I meet his queen move correctly with my queen. So if he takes, then I just have an open file. And the queenless middle game is supposed to be good for white. He did this move, which I don't think really does anything. It might even be worse for him. I'll go back to this with the engine, but I do believe it's correct to capture with the e-pawn. Then he moves this knight, and I don't think this is good for black. Granted, he has the open file. His knight is on a terrible square. I'm really close to castling. My plan was actually, well, I can give him this check. And I thought his best move was to meet it with this bishop, developing this. Excuse me, bringing his knight back here is the best move for him. But either way, I could do this check would put me one move closer to castling, which he's still very far away from castling. He's got these two pieces in the way. And I was going to start, all he's got is these double pawns. I was going to start some sort of pressure on the queen side. I wasn't even going to bother attacking him just yet anyway. So I got this position, and I was looking to sort of trade my pieces in a way that he had to recapture with his king, forfeiting castling rights. And I thought I had something here. I'll look at the engine to see if this was any good or not. And he let me go for it. I mean, the general rule is when you have a pin piece, you just add more attackers to the pin. This knight is a natural attacker. And he recaptured really poorly. I actually calculated a line to where I capture. He doesn't recapture right away. He actually puts his bishop here. And then my knight would be attacked twice by the pawn and the bishop. Say I move the knight away, he would actually recapture my bishop. Which was fine with me. I would be castled at that point, and just start to gain more space and do stuff on the queen side. But he chooses a significantly worse option, capturing with the pawn. Now, when I take his pawn with my bishop, I have this really nice, what is going on? This really nice double attack. And he's simply losing a rook. It's not even an exchange because there's no queen here. So I'm just up a rook. And he's like, all right, let me castle. At this point, he actually mouse slipped and he moved here. And then there was a take back. So I gave it to him because I'm up a rook. And there was probably a more accurate way to get my bishop out. But said, fuck it. Developed. Like maybe year. So what I see here is he can use his rook and bishop together to sort of trap this guy in. And even if they do, he does trap and take, and I'm still up in exchange, which is why I sort of went with this developing move. And here I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to attack my bishop, I'll attack your bishop. And what's crazy is he could have gotten his bishop to safety. And then I suppose I get my bishop out. So I could have gotten, I actually could have gotten my bishop out. So now that I'm looking at this retrospectively, this is a good move, a good idea. And he plays even worse than getting his bishop away. He lets me take his bishop. So by trading bishops, I'm still up a whole rook. See what I'm saying? If he was to get his bishop away, yes, I'm still up a rook, but he still has another piece. When you're down material, I also just realized how stupid I am. I could have taken this rook for free. That's why it's good to analyze. Holy shit, dude, he just hung a whole rook, and I didn't even take it. I said, don't. And then, I mean, the game is totally lost at this point. Even though I didn't take this free rook, I actually have this move. And the only way he stops checkmate is bringing his bishop here. And then, yeah, he's so lost here. Let's turn this on. Plus 11. This. What about just this? Oh, well. So I could give back the exchange for this. Then he has to, like, I'm double attacking this. And I'm in there, baby. Like, he's fucked. Plus 12, like, totally lost. So, the one critical point I wanted to analyze was, yeah, see, the engine actually doesn't even like my idea. What does the engine want me to do? This move isn't even in the top 3. I'm up +1. It wanted me to develop this knight. And then gain space on the queen side. Oh, then push this here. Because if he decides to take... Strange. It just wanted me to open this up, I guess. I don't know. It saw something. But it's saying... I think I'm still at least a little better after my idea. Right? +1. Wow, I'm surprised. This is +5. So I want to see if, yeah, this was the best move that I calculated. That's interesting. And I'd still be +5. So if I followed my idea and with best play, I'm up. It's roughly equal, but he has no queen side. So I have a plan. See, he's just got these double isolated pawns, and I could use my pieces to. I have a piece advantage over here too. I have 4 pieces, sort of bearing down on this side. I was gonna castle over here. I think I have some. I think I got a plan. I think I got stuff. I think this is, even if the computer says this is basically even, I would always rather be white here because my plan is very obvious, whereas black, what the fuck does he do? Like, get his bishop out of the way and then castle? Yeah, I think I've beaten up this game enough. But, you know, we're climbing. We're making progress quickly. And I got 2 days off coming up. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to be off. Wednesday, if the weather's nice, I might go to the chess center. If it's not, the chess center in San Antonio. If it's not nice, then I'll just play chess for 48 hours online. Get some rating. Try to push all the way from where I am to 1650 maybe. We'll see. Either way, I'll see you guys there. Take it easy.